Good evening, everyone. Paul Chamberlain here, the Air Force guy, with my wife, Maureen.
Hi, everyone.
Now, I believe we are on Facebook as well as on YouTube here, I believe. And chime in and let me know if you're seeing this on Facebook or if you're joining us on YouTube, if you would, please. I want to make sure that I can actually see your posts. We're going to start doing Sunday nights from now on. Friday nights, we're just getting too hectic with everything going on. And so Maureen and I decided we're going to go ahead and switch it to Sunday nights. Lots been happening since the last time that we were on. And by the way, so I know I get this every time when people are coming on. They say they can't comment. And the reason why you can't comment, you've got to sign in to Google. And then I think you've got to sign into a YouTube. So, but chime in when you get a chance. It's showing that we're live on Facebook and it's live on YouTube. But let me know, chime in, let me know where you guys are. And for anybody that's watching on replay, please do leave a comment as well. So Maureen's enjoying her time up there in Maryland. I am very, very upset that I've been missing all that wonderful weather.
I bet you are.
Tell us what it's been like for you up there, because I have been missing it all. I mean, why don't you tell us?
It's horrible. It's cold. Actually, one of Keen's friends gave me a winter jacket because I was not prepared to stay this long. So I've been wearing that. And Jamie let me wear a pair of boots one time and a hat. And yeah, I'm not liking it either, Paul.
You're not? Well, I thought that the dogs were liking things.
Dogs love it. Blizzard goes out and lays in the snow and eats the snow, and Cooper eats the snow, and Blizzard has taught Ari, Keen's dog, to eat the snow. Oh, and Ice too.
Okay, but they're not eating any of the yellow snow, are they?
No.
That's good.
No, not at all.
Want to make sure of that. So anyway, so we're going to kind of bring you up to speed because, there's things, and for those of you that haven't been staying up with the current events going on here, Maureen's up in Maryland. It started that she went up there because there were things for our daughter's wedding coming up here in May. Then when she was looking to come back, our son was working a heck of a lot of hours and he needed the additional assistance. So Maureen stayed home, and Maureen's kind of been like his maid.
Yeah.
Personal chef.
Aaron, boy, girl.
Yeah, Aaron person, right?
Uh-huh.
I mean, just about everything under the sun, right?
Yep.
Cleaning the house, taking care of the dogs.
Doing all.
Yeah.
But you also have to tell them that we had a high school graduation, a wedding in June, then we had a wedding in October. So.
Well, yeah, we did, but you were supposed to be coming back here in September, if you remember, or August, September. But yeah. That never happened, right?
No. I'm still.
And by the way, thank you for chiming in here. Appreciate you coming in. We've got one person that did chime in here, really creative. I believe it's Blaine, right? If I'm correct. That's probably one of my worst things is people's names. But I do remember my wife's name, even though she's all the way up in Maryland. But yeah, I'll be actually coming up there in March. But yeah, so anyway, then Keen finally did get a new job, and now he actually has a life.
Yes.
Maureen would be home there with the dogs. He'd get home at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night, sometimes midnight. He was in the office, right? So now he's actually has a job working Monday through Friday. For anybody out there in the Maryland, Virginia, North Carolina, even in Florida, if you are managing commercial buildings and you need someone that is going to be there after you have a flood, fire, things of that nature, be sure to reach out to my son. You can reach out to me. I'll give you the information. He's working for a company, and I forget, what is it, Restore Fast?
Yes.
Restore Fast. And he'd be more than happy to get things taken care of for you. And I appreciate everybody out there. Give me the thumbs up. Keep it going. Be sure that if you're watching on replay, you give us a thumbs up as well. But now, so besides Maureen being up there in Maryland, this has given me an opportunity to really step up my social media game in the RV industry. You know, January, I tell you, January, February, up to this point, things have been crazy. You know, I went down to the Tampa show, came back, went up to the Atlanta show. And by the way, yeah, that was a whole fiasco in itself. For those of you watching, you saw that I almost had a blowout in the tire. And I remember exactly where it happened too, as far as me having the problem where I had a flat spot on the tire. I was going off an exit, and boy, the back tire hit like a chunk of ice. And I mean, it went over. It was worse than going over a speed bump. It was so hard. And I think that's at the point where my rear tire flattened out. And then that's where I got that wear. So thank goodness the Lord was looking out for me. And because I went all the way to Atlanta and all the way back. And here I thought it was, because when I had stopped at one point, I thought that the rumbling in the car, it wasn't in the steering wheel. I thought it was from my underbelly, the snow hitting it and tearing it down, because I could see it hanging down. By the time I got to my son's to take it off, and this is where I noticed the issue with the tire, there was only a little piece left of the underbelly. So that was not the issue. That's when I figured out it was the tire. So, oh, and look at who's here. Stacy, glad you made it here. Remember Stacy? Stacy and Don? They moved to the Carolinas.
Oh, yeah. Stacy, yeah, last names would help, but I know Stacy and Don.
Are you able to see? You're not able to see the comments, are you?
No.
Oh, well, she said hi, friends. So glad to see you stop by. Appreciate that. But anyway, yes, we were able to avert that problem. But then, of course, we've had the cold weather. Going through this cold weather here, I'll tell you, I was very, very fortunate going through the cold weather and not having any pipes freezing. I was getting down in the 20s at night. I did a couple of videos showing people how they can invert them, keep themselves from having the water hose freeze up. I did have a neighbor that she had they had a heated water hose. They still had their hose freeze. And the reason why, it wasn't really the hose, it was the faucet that they were connected to, the spigot that froze. So hence the reason why I was running the water in the sink and kept my gray tank open to keep that from being an issue. So always a learning curve, that's for sure. But anyway, you know, the RV business, for those of you that may want to know where things are going, well, I think this year, I believe, is going to be a much stronger year than it was last year. I think it started off that way. And I think you're continuing seeing pricing coming down on units. And what you're seeing in the way prices are able to come down from a lot of these manufacturers over the last year and a half, what they've been doing is decontenting their campers. So some are taking out the oven, which really the oven isn't that big of a deal, in my opinion. It's a great bread storage for us, right, Mar?
Absolutely.
Oh, and look who's here, Bill and Vicky. Hopefully, Vicky's watching as well. Appreciate it, guys. Hope all's going well for you guys up there. Hope I know you guys are the retired lovebirds up that way. So I hope you're enjoying that. So, but anyway, so yeah, Maureen did not have the opportunity to experience the cold weather here in the camper, although we did experience it even the last couple of years in the Florida area, although it wasn't as much, it wasn't as bad as it was here. Although I don't think it was that bad. Do you, Mar? Well, yeah, I guess you weren't here.
No,
So,
I left it at the nice time.
yeah, no doubt. So, and how is Blizzard and Cooper doing for you?
Good. They're both asleep right now.
That's good. Yeah, it's too bad that we're not in a position for you all to take a look at them and see them. That's for sure. But anyway, for those of you that are maybe were not aware, I am working at a RV dealership down here in Savannah, Georgia. It's called Southland Airstream and RV. It's one exit south of the Harley-Davidson store on I-95. It's exit 90. But I'll tell you what, I'm really enjoying being at this dealership. We've got great staff. We've got people that actually know what they're doing, which is awesome. And then I think what I really enjoyed most is the fact that the hours, Tuesday through Saturday, 9 to 5. So getting 2 days off in a row. Maureen's going to look forward to that when she gets back down here. So we start doing some exploring, figure out where we're going to put our roots down, whether it's going to be South Carolina, whether it's going to be Georgia. We don't know at this point. Got a lot of things we got to check into. But appreciate everybody that's chiming in. Be sure you hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, do that as well. Do appreciate that. Goal this year is to hit 100,000 subscribers. And I'll tell you, we started adding them a little bit more lately, almost up to 20,000. So we got a big way to go, long way to go moving forward. But I'm sure we're going to do it. I was thinking, and I don't think Maureen be up to this because I think this would really help our channel, Maureen, if you would. No what?
I know what you're going to say.
What's that?
My cooking show?
Oh, you're doing a cooking show?
No.
Oh.
No, because the kids have said to me that I've lost my skills.
You've lost your cooking skills?
Yes. Yeah.
Let's see. Well, you can learn along with teaching everybody else more.
Yeah, but they also like a lot more food than we do. So I think that's their issue with me.
Oh, is that what it is?
And I won't make it because I won't eat
That
it.
was well, speaking of that, folks, I tell you, we had a chili cooking contest here today, and I got honorable mention. Can anybody guess what I made to get honorable mention for the chili cook-off? Anybody?
Now, keep in mind, Paul's a very picky eater.
No, I'm not.
Yeah,
I love meat and potatoes. I do.
Yeah.
So I'm not picky. If it's meat and potatoes, I love it.
Uh-huh.
So, but can anybody guess what it was, what dish I made for the chili cook-off? We'll come back to that. We'll see what people say here. But yeah, that was fun. Yeah, the weather, as Blaine had said earlier, down here was 64 here today, Maureen. How was it today for you guys?
It's 42 right now.
Oh, geez.
I think it was 49 here today.
49.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, by the way, anybody watching, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube, if you have any questions for us for Maureen, you can ask Maureen questions. You can ask me questions, whatever. Let us know. Just put it in the chat. Don't be shy. Maureen loves to impromptu questions. Right, Maureen?
Yeah, absolutely. Especially from you. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh, boy. The good old days. Maureen, you're not sitting right next to me, though.
I know.
You can't kick me under the table.
That's right. I can call you after we get off here.
Oh, come on now. You enjoy it. So, folks, yeah, so we'll be getting back to this, and Maureen and I will actually be together in a few months. So just think, Maureen, so what we got? We got March and April, we'll be doing a live, and then we'll be back down here.
Yep.
How about that?
Can't wait. The kid, Keen's going to miss me. His dogs are going to miss me.
Mm-hmm.
I think Jamie will be in her honeymoon stage. So,
right.
Yeah.
No doubt. Well, so anyway, so I was talking about Southland Airstream and RV. The other things I enjoy about it, I told you the staff, the hours, but the product that we offer, some of the top-notch products. We have Airstream, which I've sold Airstream motorized before, but be able to have Airstream travel trailers, that is something that I enjoy. I actually went to the factory, very impressed on how they build an Airstream. I think that was one of the most impressive builds that I have been to. It's built from the outside in. Before they even build anything on the inside, they put it through a sprayer booth to make sure that nothing's leaking. That's before they put it, and everything has to fit through the door. It's over 350 man hours, over 3,000 rivets, 8 hours just on the door itself. You know, when you close an Airstream door, it sounds like you're closing a car door. That's how solid it is. So very happy with that. Of course, we back with Grand Design. Love me some Grand Design. Intech, which, boy, I'll tell you, I wish I would have been able to sell that when I was in Maryland. We have A-Liner, which I've sold before. New Camp. We've got Encore. We've got Cherokee and Wolf Pup, Timberwolf, Tiffin, Dynamax. I know I'm probably going to miss a couple, but we have so many of the top brands and unique brands that people are looking for, and that makes it exciting, and it's a challenge as well to keep up with all the changes, because I'll tell you, things are changing. Another one is Ember, and I'll tell you, I'm looking forward to getting up to the Ember plant to see how they build that, because I'm very impressed from what I've been told on how they do things, and I'm going to be sure to bring you guys the way that they build things and their philosophy. That's a company that's, you know, it's only been around for a few years, but it's people that had left Jayco to build a better RV. And boy, I'll tell you, are they doing it? And you could see it and you could feel it when you're in their campers for sure. So stay tuned. I'll be going through that. We just get out a new, it's a B&W weight distribution sway control hitch. I think it's a game changer. It's called the Continuum. Check it out if you haven't seen it yet. What a simplistic system it is, and the fact that you don't have to worry about storing bars somewhere because it just stays on the camper. Only thing you have is an adjustable ball mount. But finally put one of those on a camper just the other day. Or, well, I say camper. Yes, it was on a camper, but I had a customer purchase the first one through us and absolutely loved it. He enjoyed it. Very easy for him to use it. And looking forward to actually being able to do a video on how to install it and how it works, because that is, I think it's going to be a game changer, although its price point is where that one is. It's coming in about $1,600 installed, whereas, you know, your typical, like a Reese with dual cam, your equalizers, they're at about maybe $1,200 or thereabouts. So it's looking forward to, I'm going to actually be interviewing the people from the company. So stay tuned. Got lots of things. If you guys have not joined me for my podcasts on Mondays and Fridays, I know I've been kind of missing in action the last few months, and that was because of everything coming back from the show and everything kind of put me behind the 8 ball. And but been putting out a heck of a lot of videos, and Maureen's looking forward to that. She's going to start being my camera person. Coming to work, she's going to go ahead and run around the camper with me and videotape, so I could be, I guess, point things out a little bit better. So it won't be every video, but I'll have her coming in every now and again. She'll like to get out and see around town, right? So does anybody have Maureen? I don't want to scare you, but we have like 300 people watching.
Yeah, I got 300 questions, right?
Well, I'm waiting on the questions. They haven't come across yet. We'll go over and check on Facebook, because I don't know if on my Facebook page whether or not we have any. Well, actually, that is where Bill and Stacy have been chiming in from. So, they're the ones that chimed in, and then we have Blaine here, and then the other 297 people that haven't chimed in yet.
Oh, okay.
Is somebody chiming into you? I see you looking at your phone there.
No, I'm just reading the comments.
Oh,
Lisa's watching. Hi, Lisa.
Who's watching?
Lisa
Oh, I haven't seen her.
came in through Facebook.
Oh, well, oh, there it is. There she is. Lisa, good to I can't say good to see you because we can't, but good to be able to converse with you all. Why going back to Florida?
Why Georgia?
What's that?
Why Georgia?
Oh, why Georgia? Oh, okay. See, sorry, why Georgia? Well, because I moved to, I'm working out of Savannah. And no, we're not going back to Florida. You know, Florida we enjoyed it while we were there. I think that because of all the storms that hit down there and all the price increases on property, their taxes on their property, the car insurance, it just added up. I've known a couple of people that had bought campers from me before from Maryland. They moved to Florida and they moved back out. And I know some other people that have moved out of there, and it was all related to the costs of property taxes, car insurance, the insurance for your homeowners, things of that nature. So it was just one thing over another. Now I know that the governor of Florida, he's looking at some way of doing away with property taxes altogether. Now, when he says that might be on the state level. That might not be directly for the local government taxes that you're paying. So that might change. But no, I think, and we haven't had a chance to really get out and explore as much as we wanted to, because Maureen was only here, 3 weeks before you went home to help?
Yeah,
so we didn't have,
I think it was 2 weeks.
Yeah, we weren't here that long. The only thing we went to explore was Hilton Head, right? And we went down to Bluffton, although really didn't go down to Bluffton for all with everything. So when she comes back, we're going to start taking some time going around and seeing things, and maybe if Lisa and John, maybe if they're nice to us, we might go down and say hi to them.
I was just going to say we did make very good friends in Florida.
Yes, we did.
Especially Lisa and John, who I miss very much.
So, yeah, well, and I think that was more at the last place we stayed, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
The other places,
the other places, not so much.
No.
Some good people there at Keystone Heights RV Resort. For those of you ever going down to Florida and you want to stay at a nice campground, look up Keystone Heights RV Resort. That's between Jacksonville and Gainesville. I mean, it's kind of out in the middle of nowhere, but
you don't have to leave.
You really don't. I don't know. It's a great. We have some high school friends that are there right now enjoying it. They came, and the reason why they came down last year because we were there. They stopped by here in South Carolina, but I wasn't here, unfortunately. But Lisa and John, that was a good one. Of course, then John finally got a life after we left. We didn't see him much, but that was good. So what else, babe?
Nothing much.
What was the big thing that happened here? Because I know that's what we were talking about. What just happened recently? Because it's all up for you. It's you up there, right? What have you been doing? Big things, getting everything ready for the big date. What did you just recently do?
Yesterday we went and got the dresses fitted, her wedding dress and my dress. And then today we went and had her makeup and hair done. And of course I started crying when I saw her in her makeup, which I'm going to cry now.
Okay, well, I'll take over here for a minute. So you've got a lot of things going on up there. And that's kind of a good thing that you've been up there to get these things taken care of. And the nice thing being where I am now also is I've had the opportunity to go on over and see our son, Paulie, over there in Charleston, and see our grandson. And looking forward to more of that. here in the near future, which is going to be awesome. Really looking forward to that. Appreciate it. Love the heart. Whoever gave the heart, appreciate that. But yeah, so it's we got some good things cooking here, and you know, I'd love to see. I think I haven't. This is something I have not said this to Maureen now, but something we're going to put together, and I don't know if it's going to be in the fall of this year or the spring of next year. We're going to go ahead and plan a little get together here in, whether it's going to be in the Savannah area or be here in the South Carolina area, a little camp out get together. I don't know what we're going to call it yet, but Maureen and I would really like to get together with those of you that have been following us all these years. We really do appreciate all the love and support you guys give us, and we want to kind of give back a little bit. And what I want to try to do is do something a little different, though. This all came about when I was down in the Tampa show, talking to some other folks that do these things. And I am going to do my best to put something together for those of you that support my channel. And what I want to try and do is get sponsors for our little get-together to keep the cost, to keep your cost to a minimum, if not zilch, nada. So that's my goal. Once Maureen gets back here, once we're done getting this wedding under our belts, get that thing out of the way and done.
That's not nice to say.
What's that?
That's not nice to say.
Nice to say. I'm just saying that's what we're focusing on now, babe.
Well, yeah, it's a big event. It
is a big event, and that's where all our focus is now.
Yeah.
Did you say that?
Yes.
Yes. See, that's what it's all about. So, but we're going to go ahead and put something together, because really we'd love to get together, you know, have some campground fires, chats, and things of that nature with you all.
That would be wonderful.
Mm-hmm. But I think Maureen's really looking forward to being able to cook for everyone.
Well, I can't wait to get back there and you cook for me, because I wouldn't say you've been cooking a lot.
What do you mean?
You've been cooking more than what you were when I was there.
Hold on, but nobody even chimed in on what I made for this chili cook-off. So I guess I'm going to have to break the news, folks. I made well, let me put it this way. I tried to make a beef vegetable soup. And so I went ahead and read the directions. Now, of course, it was being made. The directions were to make it in a Dutch oven. I was making it in a crock pot.
Now, back up and tell them that you told me it was only going to take an hour.
Oh, yeah. It was only going to take an hour. Of course, I didn't read the small print. That was in a Dutch oven. Maureen looks it up. This is last night. She looks it up and says it's an 8-hour thing. So here I go ahead and set the alarm to get up at 5:30 this morning, only to realize that I set it on my alarm that goes Tuesday through Saturday, so it didn't wake me up. And I wake up at 7, and I'm like, damn, 5:30, the light, it's not light out at 5:30 in the morning. I get up, of course, it was 7. So anyway, so I got a late start, although it worked out fine. I still had plenty of time. But I went ahead and read the directions off of the beef, what do they call it? The what?
The beef broth.
Yeah, the beef broth. So I bought 3 of those things. So all I did was I put in 3 pounds of meat. I tripled the vegetables and all that stuff. And then on top of that, I'm cooking it, and it's like losing all the broth. And I'm like, where the hell's all this broth going? So I add a whole dang bottle of water. I take, one of our bottles of water, dump it in there. I go, okay, that looks pretty good. By the time I got it down to the thing, it's like a dang gravy. Now, I did have 3 people tell me they liked it. I loved it. I had 3 bowls myself, but there was one guy, he ate 4 bowls. He voted for mine, hence the reason why I think I got the honorable mention. I thought that was pretty good. So hold on now. Bill says, I hear when I cook, when the smoke alarm goes off, it's time to eat.
I hear when
No. See, no, that's Bill. Man, why you got to bust my balls on that stuff? What I do, see, I'm smarter than that, Bill. I go ahead and take the battery out of the smoke detector so I don't have to worry about that. I'm one step ahead of it. Right, Mar?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, so so I'll have to go ahead and do my gourmet cooking for Maureen. You know, teach her how to make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, how to make peanut butter crackers, hot dogs and beans. Let's see, what other good things have I made, Maureen? Pizza bagels.
Yeah.
You know, heat them up.
Hot dogs.
Yeah, hot dogs and beans. Yeah, beans and hot dogs. Let's see, what else? Soup. Yep. You know, pour it right out of the jar or can. I make a mean beef stew, Maureen. You have to try that.
No.
You know, it's the 𝗫𝗵𝗲 edition.
No. That's out though.
Anyway, so folks, listen. I think we've taken up enough of your Sunday evening, but I do appreciate everybody stopping in and seeing us. Maureen and I are still alive. We're still kicking. We're having a great time. Well, we're not really having a great time. Actually, I'm going up there in March. I'll actually be up there for a few days, hang out, and then a month later I'll be back again. So, I'm just trying to. Maureen went ahead. Oh, by the way, for folks, Maureen finally talked me into going to the barber and getting my beard dyed gray or colored gray. She was hating the fact that I had no gray hair. So what do y'all think of the gray hair now? I think I want to go back though.
No.
Not liking this gray.
No.
So anyway,
No.
You liking the beard more?
No. And you're not gonna have that beard the day of the wedding either.
I think it's up to your daughter, isn't it?
Oh, she's already
told
me you're not having it.
She told you that?
Yeah.
See, even Bill says I look old now.
He didn't. Oh.
He said I look old now. See, I told you. I told you I should not have color.
Bill, because you've never seen him with gray highlights.
Now hold on. I have the person here that's going to make that decision. So hey, Jamie, what color is my hair going to be for your wedding? She just chimed in. Let's see what happens because she said she's here. So she'll be answering the question here momentarily.
Ask her if you're going to have the beard.
Well, I'm waiting. First of all, I'm asking her what color my hair is going to be because I doubt she wants me to keep color in my hair gray. We're going to find out here momentarily, but she chimed in that she's here, waiting for her to respond. Here, I'm going to go over the other one here, look and see. Are you seeing it on yours, Mar?
No.
No? Let's see here. No, she hasn't answered yet. But, it's always a delay because Facebook's further behind the YouTube side of things. So, but there it is. I missed everything you said. Oh, well, Jamie, I said, what color is my hair? Mom has, had me go get this thing colored gray. What color is my hair going to be for your wedding? Maybe I ought to just invite her on here.
Oh, no, you can't.
Oh, I can't? Oh,
No.
I can't. Oh, never mind. Oh, folks, I can't. Apparently there's something that went on here. Can I invite Hunter? Maybe he can chime in.
As long as Jamie doesn't.
Look at that. Jamie wants my hair the regular color, black or brown.
Oh, no.
That's what I'm telling you. She wants a color. And Jamie, and also the other question was, do you want my beard neatly trimmed or you want me to grow it out like I was, for Santa Claus? That's the other thing. Yeah. See, I told you she did not like my hair being colored gray, Maureen. You didn't believe me, did you? I think I'll drink to that. You weren't believing me. We've had this. You act like I don't know our daughter.
No, did what?
I mean, do you remember? Do you see? She doesn't want my beard to be big, but she wants it to be. It's not going to be yellow. No, I know that. That's what I'm saying. You want my beard to be black or brown, the same color as the rest. You don't want me to dye my beard or color my beard. Maureen, you remember back in the day, that special Mother's Day, you had the bond with Jamie.
No.
You don't remember that?
No.
When she was 6 years old.
When she was 6 years old?
Maybe she was 7. Was it 6 or 7?
Oh, no, motocross racing?
Yes, she was your first, daughter and that you had, and she went out there and competed with the guys.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And that was like the highlight of your Mother's Days, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't.
I mean, I distinctly remember that you cried because you were so kind of like with this wedding thing. Your daughter was growing up to be this person, and she was going to be a motocross expert and flying through the air and all that stuff. Okay. All right. Well, I think we're done here then. Oh, hold on. Well, now this Mother's Day, her baby girl will be married. She's going to ride by on a motorcycle. Married. Okay. So I think we've bored people enough. What do you think, Mar?
Mm-hmm.
You all done? Well, I'll tell you what. You go ahead and take us out of here. No, you got to go ahead and say that. Good night. You want to do a little song? Oh, by the way, folks, one last thing I forgot to go ahead and mention, and I'd love everybody, whether you're watching this on replay or whatever, or you're here this evening, please do wish Maureen a happy birthday. She is going to be 39 years old. Let's see. I'm trying to get my dates regular. Today's 23rd. We got 3 more days, folks. So on Wednesday, right, Mar?
Uh-huh.
She is going to be 39 years old, folks. I tell you what, I rocked the cradle on this one, folks. So be sure that you wish Maureen a happy birthday. That was the other big surprise here, folks, that my bride, my ex-girlfriend, is having a birthday this Wednesday. Right, honey?
Yep. Yeah.
You ready to celebrate? Of course, Maureen's going to do like she did the night of Fire and Ice. Maureen, why don't you tell everybody, and I apologize for keeping on going on when I say I'm quitting. Tell everybody what you all did for Fire and Ice, because Frederick is a great time for when it's Fire and Ice. Why don't you explain what happened that evening?
Frederick's a great time for anything. Keen and his friends and Alicia, my good friend, and I went downtown. Why do you have me on here by myself?
You like that? That's pretty good, isn't it?
We went downtown and we walked around and we went into several bars. And the last time I looked at the clock, it was 1:35 in the morning, and I'm too old for that. Way too old for that. But we had a great time. It was a little cold. As a matter of fact, it was freezing. But we had a great time. Oh, isn't that sweet? Thank you.
There we go. Well, that's good. Yes, so Maureen will be back downtown, probably not Wednesday night because Keen has got to work the next day, but probably next weekend. So those of you there in Maryland, hit her up, go on out, buy her drinks. Nice thing is she's only like 3 blocks away from downtown Frederick, so it makes it real easy. So, yep. But we do appreciate everybody showing up, and like I say, stay tuned. We'll announce something probably June time frame for what when and where we're going to try to plan something. So we'll put something together. So thanks again, everybody, and we'll be back at you next month. Haven't picked out a date, so stay tuned. I'll put out something a few days prior, but it'll be a Sunday night, 7 p.m. Thanks again.
Bye, everyone.
What were you looking at, babe? Was somebody saying something to you?
Jamie commented.
Oh, hold on. There you go. Okay. All right. Good deal. Well, you all have a great one. And we'll be back at you again. Not same time, but same bat channel. Take care.
Bye.